6 hospitals. Mixed reactions. Governor Moino stressing 2 local government chairmen promises to upgrade 6 hospitals across the state. Mixed reactions trail recent hike in pump price as the metropolis records less vehicular traffic. Plus, Rotary clubs of Uyo Metropolis and Uyo Capital City reach out to pregnant women. Hello, welcome to NTA Uyo News. My name is Utebe Achibong. This live broadcast is reaching you on Star Times channel 103 and on our social media platforms, Facebook and YouTube. Thanks for joining us. Olosoro Okon and Otobong Soni have been inaugurated as chairmen in St. Ibom and Urefong Oruko local government areas. Kelvin Samuel reports that the governor charged them to reside in their localities while discharging their duties.
In the resignation of Chairman Sidubom and Urefong Oruko local government areas, who are currently members of the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, it becomes important to swear in substantive chairmen who oversee the affairs of the 2 local government areas pending local government election. Performing the swearing in, the governor says he noticed that most local government chairmen don't live in their localities, a situation he says should not continue.
This administration, in line with the core values and vision as encapsulated in our RISE agenda, is determined to transform and deepen growth and development in our rural areas as a strategic way of curbing rural-urban migration. As heads of your respective councils, you are expected to lead in a determined effort to bring development to our rural areas. I expect that as local government chairman, you should begin to lead in your local government areas, because we are going towards the point where local government chairmen and those who wish to be in that office will not live in Uyo. Chairman will now have to lead in their local government areas.
High point of the event was the swearing in of the 2 local government chairmen and their vice. From the government house, Uyo, Kevin Samuel, NTA News.
Akwa Ibom State Governor Moino has ordered the immediate remodeling of 6 hospitals in the state. The governor gave this directive during an unscheduled visit to Cottage Hospital, Akayubium, in Sirubium local government area. Again, Kelvin Samuel has details.
The governor, while at the Akaubium Cottage Hospital, expressed shock at the level of decay in a hospital expected to provide basic health care services to the people. Touched by the situation, the governor ordered the immediate upgrade of 6 selected secondary health care facilities, 2 in each of the 3 senatorial districts of the state.
This is pathetic. This is pathetic. So what we are going to do, I've requested the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Health, to let us see the hospitals, cottage hospitals. Will intervene in about 6 immediately, and let that intervention will try and fix up the cottage hospitals, 6 of them, while we continue with our primary health care drive.
From Sirubium local government area of Akwa Ibom State, Kevin Samuel, NTA News.
In another development, it may have been like a dream, but today it's more like a sour reality. For more optimistic Nigerians, the hike in the price of petrol following the subsidy removal is a phase that will bring the expected development. In meantime, there are adjustments, and Okwekpenyong in Uyo went to town to find the mood of residents.
The streets are literally empty. A void caused by less vehicular traffic. Commercial means of transportation seem to hold sway at the moment, probably due to the fact that money will be exchanged for businesses transacted and profits gained after all. This is the popular traffic light here in Uyo Metropolis, where the 2 lanes connect with the 4 lanes here in Uyo. Today, at this time, it's lesser vehicles plying the roads.
Some people do not travel. Some people do not go to work with them gas. They give gas for us.
I can manage for 1,000. I can take me somewhere. But there are a lot of people that their salary cannot, meet the family expectation or cannot feed the family. They need to adjust, and government should do something.
Many filling stations are virtually dispensing the product to few buyers, which tells a story of a few chasing petrol at this time. As it is, the people seem to resort to a rather new lifestyle, hoping for a change while preferring solutions.
If you have 10,000 and you use 5,000 to buy fuel, nobody will advise you don't go to places that are not necessary. And if you are paying commercial vehicle and you know that the price is up, nobody will advise you to stop going to things that are not necessary.
It's a complex thing, and we have to give government chance and have the belief that government is in a position to weigh all the options and take the decision that will be in the best interest of the common man, especially the road users.
Nigerians have to plan other strategies. People have to go into supporting businesses to maybe be able to cope with their lives. Government should grant loans, make environment of establishing business to be lucrative. For me, I believe that government should tackle agriculture.
With the words of comfort from the country's president of feeling the pains of Nigerians, improved standards of living are anticipated in the coming days. In Uyo, Oku Ekpeyong, NTA News.
We pause here for some commercial break. More stories will come your way after that. Do stay.
Roseville Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suite for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24 hours power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Bajo Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afagafort, Overback Road, Uyo. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class blue sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afagafort, Overback Road, Uyo your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
You're welcome back. Talking health matters now. Pregnant women in Akwa Ibom State have been urged to be physically and mentally prepared for delivery and report any issues that occurs after delivery to the hospital to prevent postnatal depression. Dr. Enobo Nkanga and other stakeholders gave the advice during a one-day sensitization by members of Rotary clubs Uyo Metropolis and Uyo Capital City at the Primary Healthcare Center, Willington Basiwe, Uyo. John Paul Alumuna has details.
She's not in the right frame of mind to make that decision for herself, because depression, what it does is like strips this person away from wanting care, and that is how it kills. That's how it causes suicide, because the person will feel hopeless and worthless and say, instead of me to be here, let me go and end my life. And that's a big tragedy.
That was the sensitization on postnatal depression by Rotary Club, Uyo Capital City and Uyo Metropolis during the Maternal and Child Health Project at the Primary Health Care Center, Uyo. The two groups also presented postnatal care items to the pregnant women to alleviate their challenges when they put to bed. Some of the beneficiaries appreciated Rotary Club for the good gesture.
They came and they enlightened us. They gave us lecture on postnatal and depression. They educated us on how to go about it when it comes, how to come out of it.
Thank the Rotary Club for enlightening us on so many things. I've learned a lot. I want to tell them thank you for the gift and every other thing they've given to us.
I'm very happy today seeing Rotary coming around to assist us in what we have been doing by educating the women about postnatal depression. It has gone a long way to help so many of them.
The visit was part of the 7 areas of focus by the Rotary Club, which are basic education and literacy, community economic development, peace building and conflict prevention, and maternal and child health, as well as disease prevention, water, sanitation, hygiene, and supporting the environment.
Postnatal depression, which is in line with the theme which the RI president has, and that is what informed us to come visit to sensitize them on postnatal depression.
We see a lot of people dying out of pregnancy and stuff like that, and so we try to do the little we can to assist women when they are having these issues of maternal and childhood.
When you come to deliver in a place like this, they will give you a list of things to come with. Some don't have it. And so Rotary, as a service organization, identify this gap, identify this need, and they have come visiting.
Which is in line with our 7 areas of focus. So for this month, we are all aware of the bad indices which Nigeria has when it comes to maternal and child health care issues. So for us today, we're trying to see how to bring down that negative statistics.
Rotary Club says it will continue to propagate projects that will improve the lives of the citizens, especially the less privileged and the vulnerable. In Uyo, John Paul Alumona, NTA News.
Meanwhile, in the wake of the recent confirmed case of anthrax in Suleja local government area of Niger State, Experts have pointed that this is not the first case recorded in Nigeria as they call on residents to be on alert to avoid an outbreak. Hakimat Aliyu in this report enlightens us about the bacterial infection which poses health risk to both animals and humans.
Anthrax is a rare but serious bacterial infection which manifests in animals such as cows, sheep, goats, and some other livestock. The bacteria, which can be transmitted to humans, was first discovered in 1823 and has since been in existence across the world, as explained by experts.
I've seen in the various media, both electronic and print, as well as social media, where what we're having now has been wrongly referred to as the first case of anthrax in Nigeria, because this is not the first. Right from when I was in school in the 80s, maybe even before then, we have been having anthrax cases. As veterinarians, we have been dealing with anthrax in this country, controlling the disease.
The bacteria is covered in a spore-like form, and they are usually deposited in the grass, in the secretions, and transmission to man is basically when you consume the meat of an infected animal, or you get too close in contact with the fur, and basically there is also the respiratory form, where from the environment, due to the dryness of the environment, one could also inhale it, and then it will cause disease in the human.
The disease, which is vaccine preventable, is contracted through consumption or close contact with infected animals, which is mostly dictated when the animals are slaughtered.
These vaccines are available in the country, and animal health industry need to up the game, where all livestock must receive this vaccine in the coming days, weeks, and months. Government need to support this effort in making sure that we don't allow spread from animals to humans. We also need our colleagues who work in slaughter facility, that is in the abattoir, to be on their alert. Reasons being that these are things that comes up, and then you see an animal once being slaughtered, they bleed from all the orifices, the nose, the eyes, the mouth, the ears, and even the anus. And once you see those signs, it is actually a suspected case of anthrax, and it must be probed. And lastly, it is for our mothers, for eaters of meat, to know where they go to get their meat.
Before the confirmation of anthrax in Niger State, the government had announced outbreak in some West African countries, which claimed lives of humans and livestock. Hence, experts advise all to avoid animals that die showing dark unclotted blood from body openings, and to report any of such cases to the nearest veterinary clinic. In Abuja, Hakimat Aliyu, NTA News.
4 years ago, a little boy, Abase Feneno Kingsley Dixon, was born, and just the day after being dedicated, trouble started, which made his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Kingsley John Dixon, to seek medical attention. The diagnosis has left them helpless. Mobasede takes the story off from here.
His birth to his parents may have been heralded with so much joy, being the only boy after the birth of 2 girls. But barely few months into his birth, tragedy struck as little Abase Feneno Kingsley John developed some breathing complications, and after several medical tests and examinations, the little boy was diagnosed to have a hole in the heart since 2020.
He born with it, though we did not notice it. It's only immediately after his dedication, Wednesday of that week. the thing started and it was breathing hard. So we rushed him to teaching hospital. That was when they run the diagnose and run all the tests and now tell us he has hole in the heart.
This has left the parents broken and seeking for help. Father of Abase Feneno, Mr. Kingsley John Dixon, an electrician in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, says Nigerians remain his last hope.
I took him to the hospital, teaching hospital Uyo. Then after then, they referred me to Kanu Wankwo Heart Foundation at Lagos. So taking him down there, the analysis given to me by the Kanu Wankwo Foundation, that the surgery was to be 4.5 million. So then, since I did not have the money, so I just came out in order to tell the public that they should help.
4.5 million naira is required to get Abase Feneno to stay alive and live a normal life. The little boy too has this appeal for Nigerians.
Nigerian, please help me.
For your donations, please pay to the account details on the screen. Let's help Abase Feneno Kingsley John stay alive. In Uyo, Umar Basidate, NTA News.
To end the news, another look at the major stories. Governor Moeno has sworn in 2 local government chairmen and promised to upgrade 6 hospitals across the state. Mixed reactions have trailed recent hike in pump price as the metropolis today recorded less vehicular traffic. We also heard in the news that Rotary clubs of Uyo Metropolis and Uyo Capital City have reached out to pregnant women at the Primary Health Center, Wellington Basiwe, Uyo. Thanks for sharing your time with us. The news continues in translation. Have a good night.
Kara state nyen anom me kama ukara ken ko ukariba ungon su bi wood mbono we tangi ko ke atuka aranu wat nkaro free club ku yo esru nwa me no mi ban ida bitoy kam mi komo mboy sakik ber ya ikop si ni ke mbong fan ayung bero akne sukure isi tangami ko mbong fan boyo ke mangbo ko bi ko online awara ke Star Times, Facebook ye YouTube akam kara state nyene tu moino ano yobo ya gerion me u foribo mba gatoro e ma de pemenda ammo kenyo et tout moi non que tant ami na ke ano na ke nama ari yoko isanga ke wo fori bore koto cottage hospital ke akayubium aba ke nkoko kara nsat ubium ya ikup ito okombo aka na misanga ke wo cottage hospital ke kayubium akam kara state ni tout moi non amar ke adikat na fori bore bi anga ke tre ayama atangabu Koutai tien tomoro atak baitie anara ate wota marok obo usawa ke tuken song idem kini kere keruru ado ken daga dam ke kamu kara state nyen ake no yobo yare mane su wonyene se mu fori bo waka asamitio ket kibat mara toro eri ryong mo nyong imani benne ndaga mo kenyo ete ke setangami ari ru fori bo iba keruna ma meri tu ke Afre Fat Senatorial District Sibang ke state nyenemi Agnes Okure akombo NTA Etangebo ke ake batem bonda banyen ke ntongo di tamara no wat age rok girong arum fremi ngbo mi yari be no wingwe e kambe kamba ete ku wang bono wo kiran nyen Nigeria ma ni do nyene boke addition boy koto subsidy kedan wat aya ben kot arirong ketin daga na idi kremi membo adi ku akombong nyen amana misang ngadok isong uyo ari riongo na membo miebaka yari ko bitoye wa fa kisong uyo abonu pok akene na ngaro mboisang iwaka kusong saibo kesebe na kok eyema kok etanga tangmi mentanga ibara woke ekat nangerok mitiu nyamaran wat ekoto filling station ere mporo ami akere nangurwa mo song ketre bono we maisi ongu yebanga setanga mi aro idoro nyena ba kempo ya fon pong siarogo akama ukara nyen Nigeria atangabo kempo subsidy etangi bangami kimo million ibo ke yip mbono wo kidem anye diandobo yak enye itogime akne sopro kombok NTA an abasio fene no Kingsley Dixon ado yini soina etangami eteke yine miama amana mfon enyong ebenenye ekedi onkufo basi kekemini ado usan kiereke boyo mfana matongo akanama nonye yenemi eteye ma Kingsley John Dixon etong isang na akbe no ayenemi usaba makara ari isang ammomi ke uforibo ama dere wat sibiak ayen ami anama ammoda keda eyemire yaikombo
kini kere goro ayene manake argubon unie ese kobine mesere taiti nkoro mimbogo yemfan yembonu fo ado unie ayen akereke abase fene nomi ema kobine mesere taiti sia akpa wude ne moy ni gero ke moy ma ke ni lito ibani ba idare sen moy ki kwene ke se ma ke kwene udiongo yene mi moy ma ke yene mi ani mfana anyi mi ki kana inwe ana moy fege bene yene mi ka ofo ki boke na mention sio udomo ekat ke yene mi ani ndu ke sa tongo ki swa 2020 anam idara me kai ke ni ge yemete idari pene si amoy ma tongo eye mo ngam ke mitie ete abasi fene no mi ete Kingsley John Dixon ado awo ana mampo banga ikang electric goro ni electrician mi ke stelemi anyinko bo kemboni deremi edo akpatri do ni mo ni ke siyo abasi fe mbona medion ke do million naira inang yubak ado seyem eri wa majine mi yamana ado uwem neke ajine mi nko ba se fene no asunu yo abenge mboni de abumbo ya sino ngam nino mo ebu edie ke wonte ke rege meri no yine mi ngama kokke itente aworo bi pe ko besen mo wele ke akebe ndu semi miku yo tebe achibo akombo NTA
ukangin tembong fenaitrero asiere
Your name. Just breathe